Jailbreak, August 20th, 1961. Augusta County Jail, Staunton, Virginia. I am not using any names of the people involved with this. They're probably all dead now, but I'm not going to use their names. That's not really important. They paid their debt to society. So we'll just tell you the story here. Anyway, there was this trustee. He was 38 years old. He had been in jail for simple assault. Okay, he had been a trustee for 3 months. He only had 3 months left on his sentence, which was a year sentence. So he was a man of trusted position. So you can see here where the jailer would have let his guard down here a little bit. You can't trust someone named Trustee, naturally think you could trust them. So anyway, the trustee took his mop, slugged the jailer in the head with the mop, and then he got his car keys, his billfold knife, and money, and tied him up with his friends who had freed out of jail, bootstrings. So he tied him up, cut the phone line, and then they slipped down through the doors, locking them behind them, got into an elevator, which goes down to the basement where the jailer's car was parked. They take the jailer's car, they escape, and head south down to Princeton, West Virginia. Now, probably they went right. I'll show you a picture here in just a little bit of the exit that they used. It's still there today, even though this is not a jail anymore. They have a court in part of the building like they did back then. They have a new jail since 2006 that they use. Anyway, they assaulted the jailer with the mop handle, and he was taken to the hospital later, treated for a head injury, and released. So they go down, probably go out to the right, go down a couple blocks, pick up Route 11 there. Lee Jackson Highway is called now, and head south, probably down to Withville, Virginia, and then they take 52 over to Princeton. Now, there was no Interstate 81 or 77 in those days, so it took them quite a bit longer to get there than it would now. Now it probably take them from Staunton, Princeton, probably about 3.5 hours, so took quite a bit more time back then. So the West Virginia State Police, they were alerted, and they were watching down there for them, and they picked the two up at the trustee's sister's house, and then they were returned back to Staunton to face multiple charges for robbery, assault, car theft, and the trustee's friend, who had been in jail for parole violations, he was also convicted for thievery, and he was a safecracker. So I imagine by the time he got all of that stuff added to his sentence, I imagine those gentlemen had to spend quite a significant time behind bars, especially the one in there for safecracking. Anyway, take a look at this picture here, talking about the basement of the jail in the sheriff's department. There's a little door if you look to the left of the picture. This is off of Google Earth, so it kind of shows you a couple pictures here or there, but there's a opening between two buildings there. It's still there today. Notice there's a little mirror. And they would drive down there and unload the prisoners, put them in the elevator, and take them upstairs. And the jail, I think I said earlier, went out of operation back in 2006. They now use the Middle River Regional Jail for Augusta County and surrounding counties where they incarcerate people now. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that little look back to the escape of 1961. Not as famous as an escape that happened about a year later, escape of Alcatraz. Anyway, I thought maybe you might enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for following. Hope to catch you again here on History Private Eye.